You think you know Taylor Sheridan because you've seen a few cowboy hats, some cattle, and a whole lot of family drama? Think again. Behind every shootout and dramatic stare-down is a man who doesn't just write the script, he runs the ranch, owns the set, and rewrote Hollywood's rulebook without asking for permission. In this video, we're cracking open the Sheridan Code, his real-life cowboy empire, his one-man writer's room, and the quiet power moves that have turned him from a side character actor into a multi-million-dollar storytelling outlaw. Saddle up, because we're heading into the part of Sheridan's world they don't show you on TV, his real cowboy credentials. Before Taylor Sheridan ever yelled action, he was already living the kind of life his characters only dream about. Long before Yellowstone turned him into a storytelling powerhouse, Sheridan was a working cowboy, breaking horses, hauling hay, and getting blisters where most Hollywood types get Botox. He didn't just research the West, he wrote it. That weathered authenticity bleeds into every frame of his shows, and it's why fans can smell the real grit underneath the drama. Sheridan isn't playing cowboy, he is one. While other writers might tour a ranch for inspiration, Sheridan went a step or 1,000 further. He trained in competitive reining, worked cattle, and eventually purchased a massive chunk of Texas land, the historic 4-6's Ranch. That's right, he bought one of the oldest working ranches in America and then wrote it into the Yellowstone universe. Most creators build their empires in Hollywood. Sheridan's is built with livestock, sweat, and a stubborn refusal to fake it. And here's the wild part. This isn't a side hustle. His horses win national titles. His ranch is operational. When he writes a scene where Rip breaks a colt or Case tracks a stray steer, it's not poetic guesswork. It's muscle memory. In a world obsessed with authenticity, Sheridan doesn't need to chase it. He embodies it. That's why his shows don't just feel real, they are real. Written by someone who never left the dirt behind. The 4-6's ranch purchase in his role in real ranching. When most TV moguls strike it rich, they buy beach houses or private jets. Taylor Sheridan, he bought the 4-6's Ranch, one of the most legendary properties in cowboy history. We're talking over 260,000 acres of unforgiving Texas land, home to elite livestock, world-class horses, and now the nerve center of Sheridan's cowboy empire. This wasn't just a flex, it was a full-circle moment. The man who wrote The Modern West didn't just want to film on a ranch, he wanted to own the story and the soil. The 4-6's Ranch isn't some vanity purchase. This is a working operation, complete with cowboys who do the real thing day in and day out. Sheridan has embedded himself in the industry, raising cattle, breeding champion horses, and even running the place with the same no-nonsense attitude you'd expect from John Dutton himself. And guess what? Some of the horses from his ranch appear in Yellowstone and 1883. Sheridan isn't blurring the line between fiction and reality, he's erasing it entirely. What's more, the ranch is now doubling as a set and storyline with the 4-6's spin-off on the way. It's a meta masterstroke. Sheridan bought the real ranch, runs it like a cowboy, and is turning it into his next major series. In Hollywood terms, that's like buying the Batcave and then shooting your next superhero franchise inside it. He's not just storytelling anymore, he's living inside the world he created. Boots on, sleeves rolled up, and script in one hand while roping with the other. From actor to empire builder, his Hollywood breakaway. Before Taylor Sheridan became the architect of the Yellowstone universe, he was grinding it out in front of the camera, playing tough guys and side characters in shows like Veronica Mars, Sons of Anarchy, and Walker, Texas Ranger. But while his face appeared on screen, Hollywood wasn't exactly rolling out the red carpet. Tired of typecasting and limited roles, Sheridan made a bold move that would change everything. He stepped behind the camera and started rewriting the Western from the inside out. His breakout as a screenwriter came with Sicario and Hell or High Water, gritty, poetic stories that proved he could blend violence, morality, and social commentary with razor-sharp dialogue. That's when the industry began to take him seriously, not as just another actor turned writer, but as a force. By the time Yellowstone premiered, Sheridan wasn't just creating a show, he was building a mythos. And unlike other creators, he didn't wait for permission. He wrote, directed, and produced his way into power. Now, with an entire slate of hit series, his own production studio, and a multi-year deal with Paramount Paramount worth hundreds of millions, Sheridan has become something rare, a Hollywood outsider who flipped the system on its head. He's not a studio puppet, he's the guy handing out the reins. From background actor to empire builder, Sheridan didn't just break out of Hollywood, he built his own frontier. And now everyone else is trying to catch up. His reclusive, no-nonsense reputation. In an industry that thrives on self-promotion, Taylor Sheridan is a unicorn, powerful, wildly successful, and almost allergic to the spotlight. He doesn't do press tours, rarely gives interviews, and you won't find him making viral TikToks about his writing process. Instead, he lets the work and the dust on his boots speak for itself. Behind the scenes, Sheridan is known for his blunt, no-nonsense approach. If he doesn't like something, he'll tell you. If he thinks it's fake, he'll burn it to the ground. It's not rudeness, it's rancher logic. Get to the point and get it done. Sheridan's reclusive style has created a bit of mystique around him. Fans know the world he's built, but not the man who built it. He doesn't chase fame the way others do. In fact, he actively dodges it. You won't catch him at award shows or posing for glossy spreads in industry magazines. That quiet presence, though, is part of what makes his shows feel so raw and rooted. He's not playing the Hollywood game. He's rewriting the rule book. And if you're in his writer's room, expect discipline, not group hugs. Ironically, his refusal to chase attention has only made him more fascinating. The fewer appearances he makes, the louder the fans speculate. Is he just camera shy? Or is he too busy running ranches, writing scripts, and managing a growing TV empire to play the PR game? Either way, Sheridan has carved out a new kind of celebrity, the silent gunslinger of modern television. No glitz, no gimmicks, just results. And in today's fame-obsessed industry, that makes him the rarest character of all. The power moves behind the scenes. While the rest of Hollywood plays checkers, Taylor Sheridan is out here playing 4D chess with a lasso. Behind every gripping scene and slow-burning twist in the Yellowstone universe is a man quietly orchestrating one of the most dominant TV empires in recent memory. But Sheridan's genius isn't just in his writing, it's in his business savvy. From negotiating creative control with Paramount to single-handedly scripting entire seasons, he's not just part of the room, he is the room. Sheridan doesn't pitch shows, he delivers mandates and the networks scramble to say yes. One of his most legendary moves, landing a reported $200 million plus overall deal with Paramount while maintaining near-total creative control. Most showrunners answer to studio executives. Sheridan became the executive deciding what gets made, when, and how. And he's not just pumping out shows, he's building a cinematic universe that spans timelines, geographies, and tones, all with one name stamped on the blueprint. Whether it's 1883, 1923, Lawmen, Bass Reeves, or the Madison, he's crafting interconnected worlds the way Marvel built the MCU, only with more horses and fewer capes. But his biggest flex, he's doing it all from the saddle. While most executives are locked in LA boardrooms, Sheridan is closing deals from the back of a horse at his ranch. He's the rare power player who writes with dirt under his nails and runs his empire with the calm intensity of someone who knows exactly how far his reach goes. In an era of recycled ideas and studio interference, Sheridan is the anomaly, an outlaw turned kingmaker, building an empire on grit, instinct, and absolute control. The Sheridan Code, how he runs his writer's room. In Hollywood, writers' rooms are often bustling hives of collaboration, caffeine, and chaos. But step into Taylor Sheridan's world, and you'll find something radically different because there is no writer's room. That's right, Sheridan writes nearly everything himself. Entire seasons of Yellowstone, 1883, 1923, and beyond, all from one man's pen. It's not ego, it's precision. Sheridan doesn't just want control of the story, he wants to own the rhythm, the tone, and the DNA of every scene. Welcome to the Sheridan Code. Write it yourself, trust your gut, and leave no line unbranded. His method is old school, almost mythic. No story by committee, no punch-up squads tweaking jokes, no fluffy brainstorming retreats. Sheridan writes in solitude, sometimes banging out entire seasons in just a few intense weeks. It's a process that sounds impossible to most showrunners, but it's exactly what gives his shows that singular cohesive voice. The pacing, the silences, the poetry, and the brutality. It all comes from one vision, undiluted. The result? Shows that don't just look like westerns, they feel like they were carved from the land. But this lone wolf approach isn't just about storytelling, it's about quality control. Sheridan's Code keeps his universe tight, consistent, and razor sharp. No filler, no fluff, just high-stakes drama rooted in legacy, violence, and land. And while Hollywood continues to churn out content by committee, Sheridan rides in like a gunslinger with a typewriter, proving that sometimes one voice is all you need, if it's the right one. So next time someone tells you it's just a TV show, remember Taylor Sheridan isn't just creating content, he's crafting legacy. One script and one land deal at a time. No writer's room, no fluff, and definitely no studio micromanaging, just one man, a vision, and the power to make Hollywood kneel in cowboy boots. If that doesn't blow your mind harder than a Yellowstone bar fight, I don't know what will. Drop your favorite Sheridan moment below, hit that like button like it owes you back rent, and don't forget to subscribe for more truth behind the fiction. The ranch may be rough, but this story's just getting started.